Hey everyone, how are you? My name is Camille Shamokin, and I am coming back with another video about how to book your flights to Punta Cana. So if you live in the Louisville, Kentucky area, definitely tune into this video. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to um, search for your flights, differentiate good flights from bad flights, save them, upload them to Airfordable, and then kind of walk you through the Airfordable process. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So first thing that you want to do is go to priceline.com and then click on the flight tab. Once you do that, you want to input the airport code for Louisville, which is SDF. Okay. So people may ask, why do you put in airport codes and not just the city? The reason why I do that is because when you put in a city, depending on that city, they may have multiple airports, like Chicago, like New York, London, for example. And you may think, oh, I found a really great flight, but then you're flying, somewhere that's not feasible or it's really far away from where you're staying. And so in that instance, I always put in airport codes to ensure that I'm flying into the right place. Okay. So I'm going to do that. Next thing I'm going to do is put in Punta Cana's airport code, which is PUJ. Luckily, Punta Cana or Louisville only has one airport, so you guys don't have to deal with all that rigmarole. And then you're going to put in the travel dates and you're going to press find your flight. So once you do that, the flights will pop up. And so let's go over this first flight option, okay? So the first flight option that we have is a United flight. And I'm going to tell you why this flight is an example of a really bad flight. Number one, you leave in the afternoon. You leave at 2:30 p.m. So I don't want to leave at night. I want to leave in the morning because I want to get there on time. And on time, I mean like checking in at like 3 o'clock. And then you have a 14-hour and 44-minute layover in Washington, D.C., which I feel like is very obsessive, and I don't want to stay in Washington, D.C. for 14 hours. And then you have to get to Punta Cana, or you will get to Punta Cana by 10:40 a.m. So you technically lose almost like a day and a half of your trip just with flying. So in that instance, this is a bad flight, and we're not going to book flights like this. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to make some modifications to our search just to ensure that they're finding us flights that we like. Okay. So here's another United flight, and this is the flight. Let me see. No, we're going to go with this flight instead. Sorry. We're going to go with this flight. The reason why I chose this flight is because the departure time is later than the first one. So you leave Louisville at 10 a.m. or 7 a.m. I should say. You have a 1 hour and 14-minute layover, getting you to Punta Cana at 3:05 p.m. So that's perfect. On your way back, you leave Punta Cana at 10:05 p.m. You have a 2 hour and 52-minute layover in Newark, New Jersey, getting you back to Louisville at 11:35 p.m. Okay. So I love this flight. I want to go ahead and book it. So let's do that. So the second step you need to do once you find a flight that you like is that you need to save this information. The way you save this information is you go to the three dots on the right, you press print. And instead of printing this out, because we're not going to do that, we're going to save it as a PDF file. So if you have a Mac or if you have a PC, it's very easy to save things as a PDF file. You just have to make sure you switch it from print setting to save as a PDF setting. Very simple and easy. If you don't know how to do it, Google it. Google will be your best friend. And then we're going to save this info. I've already saved this. So I'm not going to save it again. So now what we're going to do is we're going to upload this info into Airfordable. So when you get to Airfordable and you log in, or you have to sign up then log in, this screen is going to pop up. This is their calculator screen. So their calculator screen allows you to see how much your flight will cost, and then also your payment schedule when working with Air Affordable. So we're going to put in the travel dates first. And then we're going to put in the cost. And then we get to choose our payment schedule. So I'm going to go with every 2 weeks. So once I go with every 2 weeks, this information here pops up. So it lets us know the fare cost, the service cost, any available credit that we may have, and then the total cost of our flight. So the total, or not the total, the service cost is $88.10. That is the service cost of doing business with Air Affordable, which I think is very modest. Because it's typically anywhere between, I want to say 15 to 18% of the cost. So the total cost of our flight with working with Air Affordable is $740.83, and our upfront payment is $257.53. And then we have subsequent payments of 60 or 161.10. So that's okay, that's not too bad. I pay every 2 weeks. So we're going to go ahead and say, great, let's book this. And we're going to go through the booking process. So this is step 3. And this is actually like putting the information into Air Affordable so that you can move forward with, making your deposit. First step, they're going to ask, where'd you find this? We found this on Priceline. And then we get to upload the flight. And then we're going to press next. We're going to let them know this is a round trip flight from SDF, which is Louisville, Kentucky, to PUJ, which is Punta Cana. And then we're going to press next. And then we're going to input the dates. And then we're going to press next. And then we're going to let them know the cost of the flight. I just want to confirm before I put it in. Let me see the change. Okay, 73. That's what I thought. And then we're going to press next. And then I'm going to select payments every 2 weeks. And then the same information that populated on the calculator screen is going to populate here. So I'm not going to read over it because I read over it before. And then here's where you're going to put your information in. So you are the primary traveler. If you are booking for additional travelers, here's where you will put that info. And then down here, you will put the card information. So definitely, put your billing card info, and then you're going to press submit. And then Air Affordable will pretty much do their thing. So if they have any issues with the flight that you upload, they'll let you know. If you have any questions in regards to Air Affordable, definitely reach out to them, and you can do so by clicking here. And then you'll click here, and then you will start a new conversation. They typically get back to you within 48, hours. It's most of the time it doesn't take that long, but I always give people up to 48 hours to respond to me via email. So that's one thing that I really like about Air Affordable. So definitely go ahead and get your flight situated and upload it to Air Affordable so you can start making payments on that, because March will be here before you know it. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it was helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.